winner, oh, winner. Nigeria, you don't win, no winner. Make NFF go pay player salary, oh, winner.
That's it now.
Simple.
See,
Do the needful.
people they don't say boycott the game, boycott the game.
Do
When
the
they
needful.
sing songs of joy
Do the
now.
needful. Simple.
People they talk boycott the
You
game,
know,
boycott the game.
fantastic
So now they
game
get
last
the
night.
joy.
Fantastic game last night. Good morning, Super Sports fans and all the football maniacs out there joining us live on YouTube. You guys are the best. Super excited to be here. We won regardless, even though Abali wanted to give us heart attack, but it's fine. We are here.
Yeah, and that miss from Osimhen in that final minute. Everybody was expecting Osimhen to score that goal, but he missed. But he atoned for himself to score 2 goals in extra time. Fantastic game for Osimhen. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments right here in the studio. We're going to talk about the FIFA World Cup qualification that happened in Europe. England won, Portugal lost, and Cristiano Ronaldo got a red card in that game. So we're going to talk about that. But first, let's talk about the Super Eagles. The Super Eagles beat their counterpart Gabon 4 goals to 1. It was 0-0 in the first half. In the second half, Adams scored again. This is his third cap for Nigeria Super Eagles. He has scored 2 goals. 2 crucial goals for Nigeria. He scored that goal after a mistake from the Gabonese defender. He collected that ball and scored, rounded up the goalkeeper and scored the first goal. Then they equalized that game just 7 minutes to the end of the game. They equalized, making it 1-1. And Osimhen got that final chance in the final, in fact, the last kick of the game, and everybody was like, waiting, and Osimhen missed it.
1-on-1.
He didn't even hit the target at all. He missed it, and everybody was like, oh, probably this is going to be a bad day for Nigeria Super Eagles. But then come extra time, a Juke that came in the second half scored to make it 2-1. Then our man of the moment scored 2. Osimhen scored 2 to make it 4 goals to 1. John, fantastic game for the Super Eagles.
No, man, you can't take it away from the team. You can't take it away from the players. Fantastic game last night. We were all watching to the blow of the whistle. It was a fantastic experience. Osimhen, kudos to you. You miss one, you replace him with 2. Kudos to you. That's why you are the man. That's why you are the myth and the legend. The talisman of the Super Eagles team. The captain that leads the team without wearing the band. That's what you are, man. Fantastic record. Fantastic play in that encounter. I love what I saw in that game. I love the way I saw Osimhen marshal those guys. You could see at a certain point in time, it was becoming a threat to the defense. And it's what you want to see. You want to see a striker playing in that position who goes beyond what is expected to do what is needed. They say do your best. Bro, if your best no cut and do pass your best, the bottom line I say deliver. Simple.
I think that him and Adams, that partnership is working.
Yeah, it's working.
Since both of them started, you could see, even though both of them are tall and can hold the ball, you could see that they know when one will drop and one will attack.
2 strikers with 2 different style of play is as simple. Solot with Alvarez. I said Alvarez have been Alvarez been there. I said it before. It's just the same with there. If you see Tolu and you see both of them basically chasing the same ball. Okay, but this guy knows. Oh, my attribute, I'm not too physical, so let's go with this style of play. But Osimhen is physical. Any area done, any challenge for body movement, he has it. I'll leave it to him. Then anyone that comes and here, I'll take it like that. And that was just like that. You see the best. You see the best of the 2 of them yesterday. Again, you go back to the midfield and you see that this is not the midfield we usually see in the Super Eagles team. No matter you want to sing praises to Osimhen for missing a chance and scoring 2, Akko Adams for writing his name in histories of scoring 2 crucial goals in 3 appearances or 3 starts. Let's say it like that. In 3 starts, where he started 3 games of the Super Eagles, you would see that the midfield, no matter I want to talk about it, say, oh, they don't have. I was complaining about the midfield, if you notice. But again, look at yesterday's game. You could see Ademola Lookman, Iwobi, and they were not too defensive. Midfield was not the kind of defensive midfield. It was just Wilfred there. Ademola and Iwobi just join the attack. We want to press them, choke them in their opposition final third. Let's choke them together. Even when I'm the midfielder, defensive midfielder, I will shoot the defense and I will still attack with you guys. The last chance Wilfred missed in the last minute of the extra time. was kind of painful. But again, we should have stealed the game for them.
Let's talk about the game in general. Adam scored the first goal after a mistake. I think that game basically, as Nigeria played well in the first half.
Mistake.
Yeah, Adam made Nigeria played well in the first half. But in the second half, I think that Gabon came back in the second half to match Nigeria blow for blow. But if you look at that game in general, after that mistake, Adams collected that ball after a defensive error from that Gabonese defender and moved it and scored the goal. Fantastic goal. But if you look at our defense structure, that Frederick boy, that boy Sabi.
I've been singing it now. I've been saying it like right from whether you are playing in the center, you are playing in the right fullback, in Niger, you have a world-class talent in your team. No questions asked. No questions asked. We said the pairing, whether it's going to be Ekong Bassi or Bassi Frederick, bro, he marshaled the position. No questions asked. When you talk about somebody that they put in a back pocket, simple. I don't need to say more. Good one for the team. Good setup. Generally, like he was alluding to earlier on, talking about indeed being the rock in that means with giving every other person the freedom to move forward and attack and press them. Fantastic setup. I saw a team that delivered on a game plan yesterday.
I think from that final game with Benin Republic, you could see that this style of play the coach wants to play, and everybody was thinking, okay, we are going. It might change, it might not change, but he's
stuck with it, man. For real. And if it ain't broken, don't fix it. That's the mentality.
I think Chile has. If you look at the player, the way he communicates with the player, you can see that the player trusts him. The players trust him, they listen to him, and they work with him. But I think he's a man to take us forward also.
See, no matter how you say man to take us forward, we are still looking at it game in, game out. It's still the games he played. If you have a manager who has a great sort of players, just make them play like a unit. And I think Chile, if you look at from 3 at the back, 2 at the back, 1 at the back, 7 at the back, they've been building gradually to a team. You see him take off the star players of the team and put in somebody else, and the person is going to say, oh, I want to prove that I deserve to be in this team. It's just that competitive edge. He's brought in that competitive edge among the players, and to that unison among the players as well. As much as I want to compete with you for your position, we can also be brothers and play fairly for that position. You can play 60 minutes while I play 30 minutes, but my 30 minutes go, I will make sure say I shine past you. So next time they put me, if I play 60 minutes and you play 30 minutes, fight for them too. But again, back in the dressing room, we are united together. I think that's one thing we've not seen in Spy News for a very long time.
Okay.
Just apart from the TikTok trends, when they do their TikTok trends, after that they just disappear.
Yeah, that's it. I think that both the coach and the players, they want to play even after the problem they have with NFF. Remember, NFF, they have done their own job. It's time for people to do their own job. So we don't want stories. The promises, the money that is not available, just pay them.
Now,
we have a game on Sunday.
All of us with our full chest now go face NFF. But these boys boycott this game.
They cannot boycott it. All of us know that they will not boycott.
No, if they had boycotted the game or had lost this game, we will still come down to split the 50-50 the blame.
I disagree with
half
you.
Half will go NFF, half will go the players. But now the players don't do the most.
Excuse me, how can you come and say you will split the blame 50-50?
Because you know make us happy now. How will take the blame FM? And now when they don't win the game now, it's hard to take win this game now. Everybody happy, they celebrate. We go face NFF now. NFF, pay. Just sign the signature, sign. Make everybody just happy together.
If you look at that game in general, Akadon scored in the 80th minute of that game. Just 10 minutes to go, and everybody was out. Okay, we are going to win it. But they equalized. The Galatasaray player, Lamina scored almost in the 90th minute, but he moved to the extra time where Ejuke scored in the 97th minute, and Osimhen scored in the 102 minutes and 110 minutes to win it for Nigeria. But there is a controversy in that first half where a player was fouled in the Nigerian penalty. The Gabonese player fell, that Nigerian player held him. I think it was in the second half, held his jersey and he fell. It took about 5 minutes to review that. My heart was skipping.
Outside was a team.
No, it was inside. It was a corner kick. It was a corner kick. That corner kick, everybody was inside the 18. But he was trying to get to the ball, but just the Nigerian player, I think it was the right back, Samuel, held him in his jersey.
I remember
and he fell. VR took about 5 minutes to review it. That's why the VR, I think about VR if it's not obvious error. There's no need to give you.
Not
But he was looking
final.
at like my hand was just
It
skipping.
is fine.
My
It
hand
is
was
fine.
skipping. My hand was skipping.
This is the
But
case.
what-
Said John say, was there contact or not?
in a hole in JC, make I talk through it.
See,
A hole in JC small.
When I look at
But
when I
it
look at
wasn't enough.
contact,
It wasn't enough for him.
no
enough
matter
to
how
win
you say the
before.
contact, you have played a contact sport. There will always be contact. Now it's depending on the eye and the lens you want to use and see it. Was it enough? Look at when they touch you from the left, like they push you like this. It's not make you fall go like this when they run. You go when they fall come like this. When they hold your face. Now there we call the season don't add drama. If I be me, I don't even check. I just replay and once I will leave you. And again for that one, we've seen it happen in multiple locations. If there was a grab,
Yeah, a grab.
If there was a grab,
makes sense.
would have made sense. But come on, if
It
it just tickle you, they call it tickle, just tickle you. You like that for ground, they cry.
Why I mentioned it, that Nigeria was complaining about the South
South
African referee going to referee that
And the
game.
VAR people.
Yeah, that South Africa might be against us, but actually he gave us that one because if you blew it for a penalty, nobody might in quotes question because everybody saw
So
that.
the question now, we'll call and come out.
Whether you question him, but he has an argument to make. That's the point.
That there was a little contact.
So, but he decided to let that one go. So kudos to that referee. He saved us more for that game. But I think we have to give Ejuke too. Ejuke came in for both Chukwueze and what's his name and Lookman came off and Moses Simon and Ejuke. I don't even know why they are not calling Ejuke. Most time they want to call him is always injured. But yes, but you could see that guy is skillful. He held down that right side of the field.
I think when Sevilla signed
when he scored that goal, I was like,
when Sevilla signed him and Ian Acho, their website, their social media page changed. Then at the moment when they called the two of them, Akko Adams and Ejuke, and you see the game, you say they went on their page and said, no club football, we understand, but go and watch. Now then, it like say the joy of Nigerians rested on Sevilla. They said go and watch Nigeria versus Gabon. There's no international pro football, yeah, but go and watch this game. And again, another team that had two or three players in this match was Galatasaray. But though one of their players lost in Lamina, but again, with Osimhen leading the lines for Galatasaray and still winning this one, I think Galatasaray's page will be fuming or perhaps will be celebrating right now. But again,
they should be celebrating, please.
It was a good game.
Ejuke did well in that second half, since that extra time, and to win that game for Nigeria. That guy is a skillful player. But let's talk about Osimhen. You know, he missed that goal. Truthfully, yeah, he missed that one-on-one. Like everybody was like, I know that everybody watching that game probably fell on their feet because that was just you are a world-class striker. He didn't even hit the target. The body even go near the post. I know it was a miss kick. It happens in football, but you could see he wasn't even worried. He just continued playing his football and he scored 2 in the extra time.
That's what you call the winner's mentality. You don't sit on those thoughts. You don't sit on kuda sugar. You take the next opportunity. Like someone very dear to our hearts, we say like apologizing does not change the scenario. Go and do better. Simple. Do better. And he did better. He converted the next one. I feel like I don't want to question the surface of the grass, but that's a story for another day. I feel like if he had outside boot like Ricardo Quaresma, you just give the pass and you will round the goalkeeper and the ball is inside there.
I think running
or better yet, you chip the goalkeeper.
No, chipping is always tough. But
how is chipping tough?
The goalkeeper chip the post, Jerry.
How is chipping tough?
But
please go and look at our talisman up front. He will give you.
I think
who is our talisman?
Ellen Brown. You know what I mean?
The goal he scored at the weekend against Wolves, he got 2 1-on-1. He didn't chip keeper. He plays it.
Bro,
the same thing Osimhen wanted to do that. Haaland did to
Bro, go and look at the last 2 games.
No, wait.
It's just cheap. It doesn't need to be super high.
The last game against
keeper never go down.
The last 2 games.
Keeper had already gone down, bro. What are you telling me? Keeper don't already go down. Look at this one yesterday.
He was 1-on-1 against Bournemouth. I can remember that game. He didn't cheat.
It
was a safe thing.
The one before.
But I think that Osimhen, for me, if I'm a player, what I could have done is to run the goalkeeper because once you
don't get chance to run the goalkeeper. This guy right there about don't already cover space for you.
Let's be honest. No matter I want to say Osimhen is skillful, is this with the ball.
Remember, the guy
he didn't have enough. He wanted to drive in. And you know, I explained this for yesterday. If you run from left, keeper will follow you move right. If you run go left, keeper will follow you move right. Keeper will follow you move. But once keeper move, space don't dey for near post. You drop and there. That was what was meant. But he didn't get enough. That's what I'm saying. He didn't get enough. He didn't get enough run in. That's why
Even
he missed
if you
target.
like run
If you are
2
gotten enough,
centimeters
if you are
in,
gotten enough run in, you would
even
have
if
scored
you
that
like
goal. It's
get
as
2
simple as that.
centimeters
You run
in,
that.
you would not have been able
diagonal. You
to
leave.
curve the
See,
goalkeeper.
no matter
Because
you
if
see.
you watch the positioning of that net and that goalkeeper, he was already edging out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
See,
understand
like
me?
I said, look at the post. Look at the goalkeeper.
Unless
You
you
run
tell
like
me
this.
you dive
Space
and
don't
then
dey
you
here.
place it on the
Let
far
me
post.
all this thing,
Anything on the near post
the
would have
best
been
the
what
best play,
happened
the
in that
best thing that
scenario.
once he decided to kick that ball, the goalkeeper was stand still. He was waiting for the ball.
Near post,
Only
beat
thing
am step, but again he didn't get enough running.
only thing we were just don't just move it to his left and you the same thing Akko Adams reach the goalkeeper, just move it. That thing Akko Adams did the same thing, just move it to the left, run to it and just kick the ball, but he missed. He went to the extra time and he saved.
All the goal post was on the left.
He saved the ball to
again.
score two
Football
goals.
is about split seconds decision.
That's the thing now.
So you made a split seconds decision. You still by it. Don't have a second. Don't get second guess yourself. I think second guessing was himself would have been more terrible. He go down that face for ground. But again, good game for him.
Good game for him. He scored 2 goals, even though he missed that one. If he had scored that one, he wouldn't have gone to extra time. But if you look at it in general scheme of things now, instead of him scoring 1 goal,
he scored 2.
He scored 2. So he actually started as a like
for the
one
World
of the
Cup
best
qualifiers.
for one of the best one of the best in Nigerian game. But let's see, Osimhen scored 2 in that game. Fantastic game for him. I think that Nigerian Super Eagles that they did well in that game, especially in that first half. We played, trying to score that early goal. I think the formation in the first half was like sometimes you play the 4-4-2 flat. Sometimes I could see Lookman in between the 2 strikers. So he was switching those midfield, trying to get the best out of them, which all of them did well. In the second half, it kind of really didn't work. And he moved to flat 4-4-2 flat when he brought in Ojuke from the right and
yes.
Moses Simon from the left,
and
to make sure that both teams we are playing very well. And at some point he removed Akko Adams to put in, I think, Onyeka to make it now 4-5-1. Only Osimhen off from joining with Iwobi. So Chile is a tactical genius. That's what I'm trying to make. He's trying to find a way to make this team work. But the best thing about this thing that we have to be playing with 2 strikers up front.
Simple.
And we have found out our 2 strikers is Akko Adams and Osimhen.
Rest.
I don't want any child again.
And the rest.
Again, another type of striking combination you can have is Tolu and Lookman. If you don't have Akko Adams and Osimhen, Tolu and Lookman, one slick, one dominant, and one tall. So they don't go for the same ball. They don't go for the same area goal at the same time.
Fantastic game for the Super Eagles. Again, Benjamin Frederick is the man of the future. He's man of the man of the future.
Campaigning for him.
Yeah,
Super Eagles future captain.
He's a
Captain Frederick.
Benjamin Frederick.
Captain Frederick.
He got an assist in that game when he intercepted the ball from Aubameyang. He marshaled Aubameyang from beginning of that game to the end. He didn't give Aubameyang one space to shoot at goal at all. So fantastic game for him. Nwabali gave us normal now. You go give us
every game.
Small scare. Now in way until one day you will consider that nonsense way in the.
But you already lead by 3 goals to 1.
Now. And then
I think when you did that mistake, I think it was 2-1.
It was 3-1. It was up to
even if
it's 5-0.
Why would you be doing that?
You want to Courtois they do am, Ter Stegen they do am, Alisson they do am, Ederson they do am. Why I no go do am? Casillas they do am.
That's why he will never play for a big team.
Every top goalkeeper knows how to use their feet. If you're confident with your feet, why not try something different?
If Aubameyang had chased that thing down 100%,
he go cut back. Aubameyang go slide, go front.
You don't forget this evil goalkeeper who want cut back, but he don't know how ball leave up.
But let's see who is good. Nigeria has a squad, especially in the attack. Our defense is sure. Even though we have our captain on the bench, so even if we need to show up the game, close up the game,
and he got him in the second half.
Yes, and he did well. But I'm always looking out for that win. Chukwueze, Ejuke, Simon, and Lookman. We have one of the best 4 wingers. And look at our forward. We have Sinidresta still out or injured. He's still going to join the team. We have even Boniface that has not been called.
We don't get Boniface.
He
has retired. He should pack well.
You have Murphy. You have Akko Adams. But let's see. Nigeria have a final to play on Sunday against DR Congo. And if we win that final, we are going to move to the finals of the FIFA Intercontinental playoffs, because Nigeria is
Come
going
on.
to finish one of the highest ranked
Yes.
teams in that competition. So we are going to move to the finals. So potentially we have just 2 games for us to reach the finals of the FIFA World Cup. So come on,
All
guys.
the doubting
Come
Thomas
on,
is
guys.
out there.
It is possible.
Believe in something.
Hope now still everywhere. But let's see. It was a fantastic
Believe
game.
in something.
I don't tell now.
It was
Believe in the Super Eagles. Hope they.
Nigeria did well in this game to beat Gabon 4-1. Talking about the second game in that game that happened by 8 p.m. It was Cameroon versus DR Congo. Before we talk about that, let's go to our YouTube channel and read some of the comments there. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Bolt FM Sports. Benedict is here. Benedict is saying, okay, the way Victor Osimhen controlled the ball with his chest before going on to dribble those defenders and score is what most strikers wouldn't be able to do. Wouldn't be able to do. This is just pure class. Yeah, that second goal was just pure class from Osimhen. That's why I keep saying it. The best team that would have probably gotten Osimhen this summer was Chelsea. If Chelsea carry Osimhen for that team, see how they hustle for ball, like say think they chase am.
I tell you.
Look at how he hustles for ball and he scored that fantastic goal. Nice comment. Yeah, they won the lap.
The ultimate payback for all the clubs in Europe is 100 million transfer for Osimhen going straight to Galatasaray. They have ended it.
Okay, let's see. Nice one, Benedict. Good comment there. Yeah, Osimhen is pure class. He did well, very, very well in that game. Okay, and Athletics will be saying Eagles know how to suffocate superstars. How many touches did Aubameyang make yesterday? Just the way we squeeze and Wisa during Nations Cup. Eagles sees their breath at the extra time. Yeah, we did well, especially in that extra time too. Nigerian Super Eagles did very, very well. And Athletics is talking about Cameroon, so we'll talk about that later. Cameroon thought bringing in their ancestors Abu Bakar will save them. DR Congo should be at coma now, knowing that they will face the Eagles. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, Emmanuel Okitibi, welcome to the show. It's been a while, Emmanuel Okitibi.
Yes, so
welcome back to the show. So we truly do not rate it will be enough in this country.
For real.
He was
Preach.
in that field. Yes, he will be actually did well, very, very well in that game.
The midfield was just top of their game.
I'm telling you.
Game, the midfield.
Okay, he said that if we are Fulham, and Emmanuel is also saying if we are Fulham, I will buy Frederick and pair him with Bassi. That partnership makes sense.
It now go to collect.
That partnership makes sense though. Okay, finally said Osimhen scored a goal. What a striker. Osimhen has a bad management team, or else he has no business going to Turkey again. Okay, but at least they Turkey.
Calm down first.
Okay, Kenzie is here. Kenzie, welcome to the show. Say good morning, my people in the studio. Congratulations to the Super Eagles. On to the next one, on to the next level. Yes, now your final to play on Sunday 8 p.m. sharp. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the show. Okay, let's finally. Okay, Emmanuel is back and he's saying, okay, make una call one Bali to order. Nigerian they good turn against Pesino. Let him ask Olaina.
That's Lion not get injury now.
Okay, Lion is here. Lion, welcome to the show. He say you should thank the South African referee for the win. Gabon should report this to FIFA. He's talking about that penalty incident. He said Gabon was we are robbed.
South Africa now.
We are robbed was what was a penalty? Well, it depends on how you want to see it, but I don't think it's a penalty. But there's a contact, but there's not a penalty. But VAR decided VAR didn't overturn it. VAR advised the referee to go to the monitor and decide for himself.
Simple.
So he went there. So it's just the referee that decided that there wasn't enough contact for him to hit the ground. So he didn't give the penalty. But it is what it is. It's football. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't get it. Okay, talking about the other game that happened yesterday, Cameroon lost against DR Congo. That game was was a boring game. They had both had 2 or 3 shots on target each, and DR Congo scored one of them. Everybody was trying to play safe, which is understandable. But Cameroon with all their stars, even though that Anguissa did not play this one,
but picked up enough.
Yeah, he did not play this one, but Baleba played. Onana played.
Onana the excuse for Cameroon to lose.
They get stars.
Please don't say that.
Onana was the excuse to lose.
I disagree with you. Don't say that, please. This one is personal differences.
Baleba has not been on form since.
Personal differences, but leave that one first. I keep saying it on this show. When you have decided, say, look, is an impasse, let's settle for a draw. Somebody will wake up from nowhere and you can defend perfectly for 89 minutes or 89 minutes 59 seconds. That 1 second, all your defense is out the window. So I keep saying it. You want to settle for a draw. Have you told the other people too that let us settle for it so that there will be consensus? Because that goal was out of nowhere. Just when you have started downing your engines, you started, let's conserve, let's wait for extra time. Bro, a shocker. And just like that, for all the firepower in the Cameroonian side, for all the big egos, for all the Mbeumo that they want to give statue in Manchester United in his dream shop, everything out of the window. And Cameroon, bye-bye, thanks for coming. See you next time.
No, so how do you see that game, DR Congo?
It's not. I know it's not talk. I think Onana was the incentive for DR Congo to qualify. If they knew, if they caused their own as well.
Wetin happen since the first 80 minutes?
Nothing happened. Cameroon was just defending. As they
why Onana no concede now?
As they start to defend, now how many saves he make? Let's you guys yourself. I mean, the first shot on target when face, now collect go.
Calm down, I go pull up the stats.
The first shot on target when collect, now collect go.
On target, they scored from 1.
Now the first shot,
how many saves he make?
The first shot on target, now him collect, not be even make, not be save.
One.
Defender blocker.
How many saves he make?
You
have it there.
The one he
how many dey on target?
Let me not be honest with you. The one he saved, the one they say goalkeeper save. Now off target shot, Onana save.
Okay. The first thing about this game is that DR Congo had more position in this game.
Take passport, that's the passport. Cameroon just defend. Now defenders are midfield.
They have more corners than Cameroon. In the balance of things, you might give it to them. But see, I think it's just all is that I watched both teams. I just think it's a winnable game for Nigerian Super Eagles. It's just supposed to be a winnable game.
Let's be honest.
If
Cameroon win this one, if they play against Super Eagles, if they play against bigger team, you get the kind of energy they use enter them. Now they play against DR Congo. They overlook they undermine the DR Congo side, the Congolese side. They overlooked them. It's normal thing. Yes. And since we cannot break them down, let's get into the extra time. We'll break them down in the extra time without knowing that these people are going to score them in the last minute of the game. So that was the thing. The game plan was if we cannot break them down, because now in the grand scheme of things, first half they hope up past you. Second half they hope up past you. You go not enter dressing room second half, or you go not come out second half and say, okay, fine. If they end second half, the mentality will be, if we can get this into extra time, there's one sub we will make, just one sub we remain. If we make an extra time like this, we go and finish these people off. Or you know reach that time. Again, and we talk about Cameroonian players. Not I want to sing their praises. Mbeumo is a good player. Anguissa no day. So I would have to excuse Cameroon say Anguissa no day. But Baleba, we cannot come and say Baleba because since this season, if you look at Baleba at Brighton, he has been poor.
I was looking at the lineup when I was watching the game, and I saw one Bissaka for Congo. I was like, what did my guy they do here?
England no call him now. He come back Congo, and he's been there for like the past 2 years.
This Newcastle guy that they bought that is still injured. What's his name again? This Newcastle they bought from Brentford. Wisha. Wisha Congo. Yeah, he's still in this team. So I looked at that team. I said, with Wisha we won Bissaka. These people
no, they're good though. They're solid. They're solid.
Not too bad though. But it's going to be one Bissaka and whoever is going to play from that left side against Nigeria.
The question for that finals is which hand will Chancellor Mbemba want use Osimhen?
Well, we go see.
Mbemba?
Yes.
No, well, the Yamego is all and go there.
No,
the Yamego is all and go there, but it's not say who go qualify. Because now that until that day reach, we will know how far. Mbemba.
It's going to be an interesting game. Tomorrow we're going to talk about it. It's going to be Nigeria versus DR Congo in that finals on Sunday. So tomorrow is part of things we're going to talk about. We'll sit down and dissect that game. But I think it's a winnable game for Nigeria. Very winnable game for Nigeria. If you compare our team with that team, now not that we now have superstars, you could see that we are discovering that we have to play like a team. We are now playing like a team in quotes. Imagine if this team Chile, that's why I need NFF to leave Chile. Let him build with this team. Maybe build African Cup of Nations. We will build more so that if you qualify for the World Cup, we go win now.
If you don't win the World Cup, you see the area they use NFF. This is how we play out the boycott training to send one into NFF and all of those things. If you don't win AFCON for this December, January, if you don't win AFCON, then if you go sack this man, talk say they know we they agree. And they look at NFF with that kind of eye.
And
Well,
they should
maybe
not try
NFF.
that
Well,
at
you
all.
This is
see,
where everybody don't
the
speak
truth,
up.
the truth is anything is possible with these guys.
Anything
They
they
can qualify for the World Cup and they will sack
and they
you
go Saka.
with one excuse
And they look
and all that.
NFF like
But
that.
everybody knows that Chile is doing. I like him. He came in and started with three at the back. He's evolving, changing things with these Super Eagles. Look at where he is now. So it's going to be a fantastic game because but DR Congo beats Cameroon. Fantastic game for DR Congo to beat Cameroon. They are in the finals. Because it's by merit, they want Cameroon fair and square, so there is no Joro here. They are in the final. Nigeria is in the finals too, so it's going to be on Sunday by 8 p.m. We'll all sit down and watch that game because if Nigeria win, they are going to get one-way ticket to the one more game for us to qualify for the World Cup. Is very, very possible for us to go to that World Cup. But let's see, because in that FIFA intercontinental playoffs, it's two persons that two countries that are going to qualify from that playoffs, and those two will go to the final. Nigeria is going to be on the final, probably them and Ecuador that came out from South
So
America.
it's 2 tickets from that
tournament. Yeah, it's from that one, 2 tickets, but one from Asia, two from CONCACAF, then Oceania. Now bring that one, making it, I think, 16 that will play that competition. But let's see. Let's finish our game on Sunday. If we qualify, they will start preparing for the big one. We are going to play for play the World Cup. But fantastic game for Nigeria, fantastic game for DR Congo. Both of them are in the finals. They will play on Sunday by 8 p.m. So tomorrow we'll come and talk about that game that will happen on Sunday tomorrow. Let's go back to our YouTube channel to talk. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. And the Divine is here. He says Osimhen is a war horse. I love yesterday's football. Yes. Secondly, he's talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. He said Cristiano Ronaldo should respect himself and retire from football. Please stop embarrassing your fans. Please. Well, Kenzie is here. Kenzie, welcome to the show. He said, thank God we aren't playing Cameroon in the finals. Cameroon are so tough in their football play. Well, okay, we are playing DR Congo, Sha. Okay, Benedict is back. Benedict is saying Portugal, we are doing well until they decided to start Dalot. I hope Amorim they see him. He should be giving seat belts when he returns to Manchester United. Portugal without
supported.
Portugal without Bruno is a glorified Liverpool. I had no day for that one, no. But I understand that. Okay, let's move away from Africa. Congratulations once more to Nigerian Super Eagles for making it to the finals of the playoffs, and congratulations to DR Congo for making it to the finals. So they beat Cameroon 1-0, and Nigeria crashed Gabon in the extra time 4-1. So congratulations to both teams for making it in the final on Sunday. Let's move over to Europe and talk about the games that happened in Europe. And by the way, we'll talk about it before the end of the show. Rangers International won away from home.
Yes, finally.
We are fifth on the table now.
Finally.
But before that, okay, Yomi Handsome on our YouTube channel is saying, okay, good morning, guys. Okay, Super Eagles played well with the 4-1-3-2 formation. Osimhen nearly cost us, but he braced up later. Benjamin is new generation defender, played well to hold Aubameyang. Yes. Okay, Emmanuel Kitibi is saying Dalot knows a bit abeg. Okay, yeah, everybody's attacking Dalot. We're not gonna leave Dalot alone. Now you get now your problem say Cristiano.
Please give him a seat belt on his way back.
Okay, let's move over to Europe and talk about the World Cup qualification. England beat Serbia 2-0. Saka scored.
And 2 Arsenal boys scored.
Saka and Eze scored in that game to win that game comfortably for England 2-0. Norway beat Estonia 4-1. Solot and Haaland scored 2 goals each in that game. Italy beat Moldova 2-0. Fantastic one for Italy. Portugal lost against Ireland 2-0. Cristiano got a record in that game. So
when
sorry
I talk
for
about
them.
Ireland, I want hype them. When I say make I no hype them, I just one player. So you don't see why they hype them. When I see why I couldn't hype them.
No why.
Okay, France beat Ukraine 4-0. Mbappe scored 2 in that game.
And he has scored 400 goals. We are counting. We are beginning to count. And he go target 1,000 goals.
Mbappe is fine. When it comes to scoring goals, Mbappe. I think why I like Mbappe, he focused on scoring goals earlier.
Yes.
He didn't do all those. He did the other style thing. 17, 18, 19, 20.
It don't work.
20. It worked.
It don't work.
But he understood that scoring goals is just.
See, unless you know watch that guy for Monaco. And
I know watch her for Monaco. I go talk. I only want to. The only 6 months I watch her for Monaco. The first 6 months I know watch her. But wait till make me know say it change and end because the dribble things no work.
But you know to sabi to dribble.
You know
like
to
that,
sabi
too,
dribble,
but
so you know
it's
what
good.
for us. So you focus on
Now
run and
seconds.
score goal.
Yeah. Okay. Armenia lost at home to Hungary 1-0. Azerbaijan 0, Ireland 2. Okay, let's talk about England. England played yesterday, and the two English boys, two Arsenal boys, Eze and Saka scored. Saka scored in the 28th minute, and Eze scored in the final minute of that game to make it 2-0. It was expected that England has already qualified for the World Cup, and this one is just planning. If you look at England, like we said it on this show, winning qualification no be wahala for them.
Now winning the
Comot
trophy.
for group stage in the World Cup no be wahala
No be
for them.
wahala.
But even though they have been moving, Southgate did well, quarterfinals, semi-finals, but
God
winning
will
the tournament is always
come
the problem.
and pass semi-final. Even if you pass, come and win the final.
They have reached the final of the Euros twice.
In all tournaments, it's just the finals.
Yeah.
You get 2018 semi-final, Euros 2020 finals, 2022 quarterfinals,
finals,
World Cup, and 2024 finals of the
yes.
Euros. So you've got to two finals
and
one semi-final. And I think in the semi-final they lost to Belgium. In 2018, they lost to Belgium in the third place competition. You get, so it's like they've built. We finished third place. The next year we finished second. We no go well again. We finished second again. So for two different competitions, they've been finishing very, very high. Again, I feel like this guy coming in now. Tuchel, Thomas coming in now. It go hard.
It go hard for them to win anything.
It go hard for them to lose anything.
If you look at
it go hard for them to lose anything.
If you look at the World Cup, I think for example, if you look at the World Cup in general, Spain probably one of the favorites, France one of the favorites, then England in Europe. Portugal, you can put Portugal there because Cristiano there is there. If you look at Europe, for South America, apart from Argentina, for South America, you know if
Brazil.
Which Brazil?
Brazil. Now because they look them less now. Now you go make them surprise. Make a shock you now. Estabao, Vini, Richarlison up front.
Ebelebe.
That's one. You see
Hendrick up front.
You see that midfield.
That Richarlison up front. Bet me. I want to bet something.
You see that midfield.
Richarlison no score 2 for World Cup.
Okay, let's stay with
it. You see that midfield. Jolinto, Paqueta.
Who be Jolinto?
Jolinto.
Who be Jolinto?
Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes.
Okay, let's stay with England.
Please no call
England has played 7
Jolinto.
games in their group and they won 7 of them, and they have plus 20 goals. They have 21 points in their group. Albania is second, so England will be at the World Cup. They beat Serbia comfortably 2-0. But you know,
and they've kept more clean sheets.
Yeah, England is actually doing well. But let's see how far they will go in the World Cup. As I said, qualifying for the World Cup is not a problem for England. It's actually when the tournament starts. And from when I was a kid, from the early 2000s, I've watched England
drop out
every single time. They have one of the best squads, but somehow they don't win anything. They don't win anything in. I remember when they have a midfield of Gerrard, Lampard, and Paul Scholes and Michael Carrick the same time. In that the same thing, but they could not even win anything. They had Michael Owen, Sol Campbell, Rooney. They had players everywhere. Choke, Beckham, Choke, Joko, Ashley Cole, oh God, Fernand, this man number 5, Ferdinand,
JT Ferdinand,
everywhere Choke. Everywhere.
Why they call Karaga?
They
make the team.
Michael Richards.
Sol Campbell.
Ferdinand
and John Terry was 3 world-class defenders. They have
then Ashley Cole not joined them later.
But let's see if they are going to do well. England is going to do well, but they beat Serbia this one 2-0. Portugal lost away from home 2-0. Cristiano got a red card in that game with contribution with somebody here, and somebody was doing one thing, and they probably kicked the person. He felt they gave him a checked via the referee went to VAR, checked it, and gave him a red card. And he left. But it was a bad game for Portugal. You know, everybody is always worried for that their coach. He took the golden generation for Belgium. What is his name? Martinez. He took the golden generation for Belgium and didn't win anything. Even though that consistently they were ranking first 3 in FIFA ranking consistently, but they did not win any tournament. Now it's at Portugal, and do you think that they are going to do well in this World Cup? This squad sometimes they get stars, but they know I don't understand Portugal sometimes.
Portugal has failed to produce a 9 for me in the last decade or more.
So they are stuck with Cristiano Ronaldo. But for now, for me, if you say they produce one sharp number 9, you now have number 9, then Cristiano Ronaldo. You now enjoy him because it makes sense for me that way. But they are stuck with only Cristiano Ronaldo because apart from him, now who get?
Who dey?
Na Ramos.
Na Eda that.
No, now I know they even safe. Na Ramos remain no. We know they play only 5
I think I give you a list of strikers in Portugal.
Except again, this
You forget say you are Felix na striker for
now
us.
where they play
Oh,
for
no,
Saudi
tell me
Arabia.
that thing, abeg.
Now we play for
Don't
Saudi
talk
Arabia.
that thing now.
He's reborn.
Not only
No,
reborn.
they reborn.
But again, no, if you want me to give you a list of strikers in the Portuguese team, I'll give you their list. And they have quality strikers.
They don't
good
have.
strikers. But
They
the thing
do
is,
not have.
the market is not favorable to them at the moment.
They do
They-
not have.
They
Again,
don't have a world-class striker for now.
again, you know,
Let's leave world class. They do not have a decent striker.
they have a decent striker.
They don't.
Okay, but let's see. They lost that game 2-0, but they are still topping their table. They will qualify for the World Cup. Another game yesterday is France beat Ukraine 4-0. Mbappe scored 2 and had an assist in that game. Conte is back on that team. He got an assist too in that game. Conte is going to play the World Cup obviously because they don't try Camavinga and what
It's
is
not
it?
working.
And what is the
Even
other guy?
Rabiot.
Dramani, both of them.
Even the beloved son,
either
Rabiot.
they are injured or they are not even playing well for France. So they have to bring. I keep saying it. If Conte was in that 2022, I'll not put allegedly, but
Allegedly.
they might win that World Cup.
Allegedly.
it's
Godwin,
not
I'm
allegedly.
putting
It's a
allegedly
big
for
if
you.
now.
It's a big if.
Why you go put if and allegedly for
You
the
go
same
put am
sentence?
there because
No.
he get well.
It's a probability. If
It's a
Conte
probability.
and Koba were in
What
that 2022
I will
World
tell
Cup
you
team.
now,
Now, if
what I will tell you now going into 2026 is if France can pull off PP and Kante going into that squad, you guys should be well.
that's what I say. That's the same thing we talk now. It's to say that those two players
They
they
for
that
2022
2022.
World
If I be
Cup, yeah.
3 straight World Cup now.
Allegedly.
3 straight. If I be
Allegedly.
2018, 2022, 2026. 3 straight World Cup for France.
Allegedly.
But again, it is what it is.
Yeah, fantastic game for France. Mbappe has scored 400 goals at 26 years old, and he has 28 goals and assists in 20 games for club and country this season. That guy is firing very, very, very well. But let's see where they are going to end. Norway beat Estonia obviously 4-1.
Haaland beat and Solot.
Haaland scored 2 goals, and Solo scored 2 goals. Fantastic for both players.
Yes, for the very first time in a long time, Norway are looking like a side that are going to make it into the World Cup for the very first time. And secondly, not just make it into the World Cup, they're also looking like a team that is going to be able to go the distance in the World Cup because of the credible talent they have now. I keep saying it that when you have countries that have struggled to go the distance with the national team, you need to forget about the highlights, forget about the most of those games, and go back and build and improve on the structures, because when those structures are finally in place and talent production is in place, you see talent turning up. Look at the Norway team. You have quality talent everywhere in that team.
They won that game 4-1. Italy beat their own opponent 2-0. Okay, let's open the phone line and get your own contribution. The number to call is 0706-048-5853. Call us and tell us what you think about the Super Eagles game against Gabon yesterday. Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Okay, you don't see us now. We bought yesterday.
First of all, congratulations to them.
Yes, sir.
Thank God for everything. He had the second chance to redeem himself. And I was like, if this match will end in 90 minutes, and they have you like this, so it's true. But thank God for second chance and second chance. Congratulations, Israel.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Not win, see that draw on the list was the hero can not ordinary foul.
Oh.
That's what happened with me and Egypt.
Yeah. Yes, true. The ball was close to him, though.
So we have the ability to think. And just writing petition, pressure. But even to has made a decision. If it's the right decision.
Yeah.
If this happens to Smith and it's not blowing,
Like person will reach 1 million.
Bishop.
Thank you very much, Bishop.
what if it's a lot of time we just think it just like that? No, the foul is a foul. It's supposed to be a penalty.
All right.
But and the ref favors us. I say thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Simple, say less.
As I said, it's a 50-50. If
You cannot compare this one to the
that
Vinicius situation.
no, like if he gave the
When he
penalty,
carry ball, they run, he drag am.
the ball, if you look at where the flight of the ball,
Flight of
the
the
flight
ball,
of the ball,
mhm.
if the defender did not fall, probably you would have probably met that ball.
Probably.
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 So I think he saved us. If you see the truth, he actually saved us. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Okay, your contribution quickly.
Okay, on that match, I predicted 3-1 yesterday, but when the match wanted to start, where I went to watch the game, I thought that the match is going to be 4-1. They say it's a lie. You see this way Nigeria. I said, make I go better. I said, I'm not going to do better, but now 4-1. Say, Osman was going to. They said, no, like, we score 1. At the entire strike, I said, I'm 4-1. Now, the best of Osman that last game was round the keeper.
Round the keeper.
Thank you.
Round the keeper, you know, even get because the left side.
Yeah.
If you look at it,
Wide open.
The defender was also closing in on him.
The defender never even reach and close.
What would have happened is that they would have considered a penalty there.
Yeah. But all the way, shall we thank God.
Simple. We meant to say we don't win.
You see that Cameroon and
Jericho.
both countries have quality players. Yes, because the two countries can match the players of themselves. They can match. He wants to remember what he's playing as Villarreal.
Yeah. He's playing with Leo now.
Leo. Now he has been scoring goals for Leo. Go and check French top scorers. He's among them. So they have. We see one Bissaka at their right back. Even Cameroon best players, only Mbumu and Onana. All the other they get injured. So that one you even tell us in Nigeria. That one outside. Then for if we come to Europe, that Portuguese are guest players. It's just that over reliance on one person has been broken them.
Yeah.
That is why other countries are moving faster than them. Almost France, Spain, they can't depend on only Mbappe. That's why they made both of them. This one, they can play Mbappe with sometimes so that you know who suits each other. Like in case if this one knows this one can hold on.
Thank you very much.
And then for that match yesterday, after you get to know the Facebook, I know sweating.
We no praise book man no. Na Frederick and Osino will praise and educate.
This guy, I said they play this week, that guy. But since Simon, they do better impact than Lookman.
Okay, thank you. That's all that's calling. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Okay, 0706-048-5853. Call us and tell us that game against the Super Eagles. What do you think about that game? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Please, can you speak up? I can't hear you.
My name is Gideon. I'm calling from Enugu.
Okay, your contribution.
Frank Onyeka, no, like I said, midfield was just top notch. No, you see that? See, everybody gets their person. Everybody gets their person.
Yeah.
When the game started, everybody was only singing praises of Osimhen for the 2 goals, Akko Adams. And I have to remind you guys that the midfield was also ticking because they had one unifying factor in the midfield. This guy is coming to bash Ademola Lookman. But again, it was part of the midfielders that played in that game. All thanks to their press and counter press.
Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Okay, quickly your contribution. Okay.
Okay.
They did well, yeah.
The players are not the attitude, but the brought me the game and they control the game.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they don't have when you start to put them their backing up now, they will not play. The players are being that we just go there and let them start to give the players something. That is my mistake.
All right.
He thought he was playing at Manchester United.
Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Rangers International won their game away yesterday against Remo Stars 1 goal to nil. It was a fantastic goal. Not
Also,
it wasn't like a big goal like that.
I
saw that goal.
Give me my credits.
Which credit,
Don't
man?
give the excuse here.
Which credit?
Just give me my credit.
Which credit? And they owe you credit?
Yes.
Well, okay.
Which of the credit?
Rangers won that game.
Which
goal
network?
to nil. So they are moving. They are fifth on the table now. But let's see where they are going to finish. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Please, can you turn down the volume of your radio set or step away from it? Oh, okay. Good morning. Name and location, please. Name and location, please. Okay. Your contribution.
What I'm saying is,
Mm-hmm.
if Nigeria meets Congo Republic,
Mm-hmm.
by special grace of God,
Mm.
we beat Congo Republic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not telling me that we are not yet qualified for World Cup until we go outside and play the people that is not African? They are not African.
Yes, you have to play them before.
You have to, it's called the World Cup playoff
Yeah,
for continents.
Continental World Cup playoff. You have another game after that one.
Okay, they are contesting World Cup playoff.
Yes.
I don't one slot from Africa remaining.
No. The slot
Okay,
Africa has completed. Now, everybody will qualify. They have 2 extra spots in general for the World Cup. So, Africa will play continental. Anybody that qualify Africa will represent Africa in that tournament. 2 from
South America.
1 from South America, which is
from
Bolivia. I think it's Bolivia. Yeah, Bolivia is number 8. Then 1 from Asia, 1 from Oceania, and 1 from CONCACAF. So that's where they did it. 16 will play that tournament. 2 will qualify.
Which means what we are facing now, after playing this one by special grace of God, will be true.
No. Yes, have one more match to play.
Match,
if we win that one, we'll go to the World Cup. Yes.
Yes, outstanding 1 match.
Hello?
Yes.
How many matches do we have to play? Outstanding match to play after this Africa?
One.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me say something again.
Okay.
Are you with me?
I'm with you. Yeah.
This one about does it mean or the football nation, team government body of football nation? Are you now telling me that they are not seeing what one about fumbling in the
Thank you.
area of goalkeeping area?
All the errors he has made so far. The thing is,
Are you telling me they are not seeing it?
that's why I'm answering you.
Look at the
Wait,
one
now,
against
wait,
Benin
see,
in
let-
Rio.
Let me clear your one thing. All the
thank
errors
you.
made so far has not led to goals.
Okay. Until he
I
need to
think-
go
I
before we
think
correct
that's
it,
why
Abi.
all the errors
It don't
he's
make
made
sense.
so far has not led to
We
goals.
are hearing
We
you.
can hear
And
you.
then,
Yeah. I can hear you. Yeah.
I'm just saying, please, you people are our IT.
Mm.
Let these people know what to do about this ability before it's coming too late.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Number one. Number two, I want to say hi to John.
Okay.
yes. Good morning.
Not only say hi to John, because of one thing, that's the advertisement commenting that you make in the radio. I want to give more help to you understand now, that's the driver that is not collecting.
Yes.
All right.
I love that. But I want to my sister to withdraw that.
All right. I know. Okay. All right. I know. I know. We'll talk about that one later.
That her statement stands for King of Bad Belle in her own language. If that's how she wants to talk about Bad Belle, no problem.
Okay.
I'm still the King of Bad Belle.
Finally on our YouTube channel. Okay, thank God. No, so he says, Godwin, you keep mentioning Ecuador for qualifying playoff. Ecuador,
Bolivia.
okay. Yes, it's Bolivia. I think I misplaced it there. It's Bolivia that is going to play from the South American side, not actually Ecuador.
Yes,
Thank God for reminding me for that. Okay.
Let's see
Let's see what happens. congratulations to Nigeria Super Eagles. Congratulations to DR Congo. We meet on the finals on Sunday, so we'll talk about that game tomorrow. But congratulations to Rangers International for winning away game.
Yes.
I think Obaji scored the only goal in the first half around 25th minute. I watched the game though. I was streaming the game for the first half. That game ended the first half before I switched to Nigerian game.
Obaje scored the only goal. Yes.
He was standing on that 18 for like
minutes.
Well, started on that 18 for like 100 minutes before they crossed that, but nobody was marking him. It was a free header, was good one for Rangers International. They are moving up at the table. On tomorrow, join us. We're going to talk about Nigerian game tomorrow that we're going to play on Sunday. We're going to analyze what we are going to do in that game, how we are going to play DR Congo. If we win DR Congo, then we have one more game to play in FIFA Intercontinental Playoff. If we win that game, bam, we are going to play the World Cup. Then it's going to mean that 10 African teams will represent Africa for the 2026.
Which now opens our chance of bringing the World Cup back to Africa.
Let's see what happens.
We're gonna go win the World Cup.
Nigeria, you have a day with destiny on Sunday.
Yes.
Let's see if you can win DR Congo and represent Africa in that intercontinental game. So congratulations to all Nigerian Super Eagles and all Nigerian fans everywhere in the world. Thank you for being a support. So we hope that NFF will now do their own to pay all that was promised to the Super Eagles. Thank you for joining us to today's show. Tomorrow we are back here 8 a.m. sharp. My name is Godwin, and have a wonderful day.
104.3 FM, where music meets the voltage.
Everyone is complaining about this person to my team now. What do you guys think?